Hello everyone and welcome to episode 15 of the TEW 2020 randomizer series here on the channel, as it is the 5th day of the Champion Carnival Tour and will be the 5th day of the Champion Carnival Tournament. As we also have, just before we get into the show, I'm sure you noticed in the last episode, Akio Sato was not on the roster. He left and I didn't even realize it until I went to the news. Let's say, over here. As, he walked out on us. So that's two people now have walked out. And, I was going to keep this a secret, but I was going to do, not really sure exactly when I was going to do it. If it was either going to be at the end of the year, or what exactly. Maybe it's just going to depend on if, really it was going to depend on how many people are going to be left now at this point. If another person walks out, which there probably will be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomize 3 more names off the randomizer to join the roster, just to keep it where it's at. Right now our roster's pretty big, so maybe we'll just kind of stay on the side of just having it to where at the end of the year, just kind of wherever we're at, I'll randomize at that point. Because right now I think we're doing pretty well. We have our roster pretty much planned out. Really the biggest thing is like our women's division. There's a lot of women that are kind of getting shit on, and honestly it might just be our best bet to get rid of them, and then, the next randomizer would be just solely like men, which would suck, but it makes sense just from that perspective, because I guess we can keep having them in the opener in the undercard, but maybe, I don't know. It's all up in the air. We're still a work in progress, but I figured I'd share that with everybody before we run the show. As before we actually do run the show, okay, we're gonna be in the Midwest. Perfect. At the Ava Elementary. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, yep, that's right. Almost fucking forgot the biggest part. The backstage incidents. Oh, we only have 4. And so the Masked Superstar almost got into a fight with Mark Rocco after he caused some damage to his rental car. Find him. Yeah. Tatsumi Fujinami was being obnoxious and eventually beat up Honky Tonk Man after a fight broke out between the two of them. I will give him a stern warning. Yeah, very happy. Oh, very unhappy about it, calling it far too soft. It was Honky Tonk Man, as Yamato was being jerked backstage and eventually threw a punch at the Crippler. Yeah, don't do that. It's a bad move. He got beat up for the result. I think he learned his lesson, so we're just going to give him a stern warning there. There's Lioness Asuka and Maki Ito, as Maki Ito or Lioness Asuka, rather, was being obnoxious and eventually got beaten up by Maki Ito, which Maki Ito then probably, I'm sure, beat the living shit out of her. It just doesn't say it here, but, I'm sure later on down the road, it's going to be a receipt coming our way. I will fine her. You can't beat up Maki Ito, come on. you can't do that. As let's get on with the show. The show. And hopefully, oh, there we go. Got that going. So, boy, I feel like Mr. America and the Land Storm has to be the main. It's gotta be the main, and it's gonna be a time limit draw. How about that? Is Mr. America? Yeah, he's gonna be pissed about that. Yeah, but I want to keep it the same. I think that's a fun way of getting Landstorm over. Yeah, he's still pissed. All right, we'll just have to deal with that another day. As the Crippler and the Honky Tonk Man might be the co-main. I'm not really sure. The Crippler's going to get the win now. So you see there, they were both tied going into this night, so the Crippler's going to take a lead as far as winning out on this, the Champion Carnival. Obviously, there'll be the finals of who's 1 and 2. Will battle out to be the true Champion Carnival winner and be the first champion. But as of this point, right now, it's right now, it looks like at least Benoit is going to win it. We'll see what happens, though. There's still a lot of tournament left, as they haven't faced off yet, Mr. America and the Crippler. So that should be quite the matchup, as Fit Finley and the Masked Superstars are going to be the next matchup. Masked Superstars are going to get a win here. Poor Fit. Like, he's just been getting the short end of the stick on a lot of these fucking matches. As then probably Brian Pillman and Repo Man. Rikishi and Bobo Brazil honestly might be... Oh, that's right. We're going to check... I forgot to do that. Fucking Brian Pillman's thing. And then that's going to be another draw between Rikishi and Bobo Brazil. Probably shouldn't have been a draw as well. We'll switch that around there. I feel like that's probably the best kicking off that. So yeah, where's Pillman? I just want to... Because I'm pretty goddamn sure he had a moveset. Yeah. Oh, they're all secondary finishers. That's why. We'll make Air Pillman his actual finish. Yeah, that was... Let's see what happened there. It's probably what it was. Alright. So... Yeah, I think that's as far as that goes. Now we'll just fill up the 15 minutes that we have. Yeah, alright. So... Boy, oh boy, really, I wanted to go kind of outside the box with that. I'm going to do it's going to be a 4-way, but it's going to be, the women's division. We're going to throw all these girls out there and see what happens. So we're going to have I will have fucking Maki Ito and Linus Asuka. So there we go. We get that going in with Maki Ito beating Linus Asuka. That's what happens when you try to beat up Maki Ito. You lose on a 4-way. This match is going to be the worst match we've ever done, for sure. This match is going to be god-awful. Nice. And then we'll just kind of look and see. Alright, so we still need to do a car crash and steal the show as well. We'll have this be the Mayhem match. Might as well. It's going to be a shit show anyways. Yeah. And then steal the show. Probably this Crippling Dunk Man match, I guess. That works for me. And, man, trying to think as far as if we can give any of these matches time or anything. Doesn't look like it, so I think we'll just, add another match. As we'll do a tag match. No, we'll do a singles match, actually. Let's see here. Bloody Mary's have really been booked over well, so we'll have her and Kana have a match. As they haven't had a match before. That should be a fun little match. We'll give them 10 minutes, and it's also going to be a draw. This time it's going to be count out. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that came out to this show. You're getting the majority, almost, are going to be time limit draws. Or at least a draw. We got a count out, and make sure it's a draw. Yeah. Maybe, is there a double count out? There it is. Yeah, there. That Bloody Mary's a little pissed. We'll keep her strong. Just to protect the two girls out there. Yeah. We'll probably have that go here. So what? There's a draw here. So just about every other match is a draw. That's... Oh yeah, well, we got here. Yeah, I mean... It is what it is. Will this show get us burnt to the ground? Probably so. So, the tournament. What the standings are looking like going into this night. The 5th night, as obviously Mr. America and the Crippler, they're not going to be tied anymore. As we'll have 9 points for Mr. America, and the Crippler is going to have 10 afterwards. Lance Storm's going to be up to 8. That should be interesting. He's got 2 draws now. Rikishi's going to draw. And then the Master Superstar's finally going to get his first win. Fit with 3 points is disheartening because he's much better than a lot of these people. Maybe he'll turn it on the second half of the tournament, but right now, we've really failed him. We failed him in a lot of scenarios, but it is what it is. So we'll have at least everybody's going to have a point after this night, and still, the top 3 is probably going to be, still obviously Mr. America, the Crippler, and Lance Storm. So it seems like it's just a 3-person race, because obviously Lance Storm still hasn't fought the Crippler yet after this show, and if he beats the Crippler, it'll tie between the two. So that's exciting to think about. So they got that. There are just endless possibilities as that goes. So yeah, without further ado, I think this show is ready to go. I just want to double check it one more time. Yes, Mr. America's still fucking pissed. Hopefully we can calm him down so he doesn't leave, and we'll be left with with the best guy in the tournament, the best guy on our roster, just kind of being shit. Oh, well, look at this. Howard Finkel does a 37 on the intro. Hell yeah. 27. Could have been a lot worse, I guess. As everybody was upset. But actually, Linus Asuka, there we go. Linus Asuka actually did a pretty good job. But the female demographic has a strong connection with Maki Ito, and they really liked her winning. Hell yeah. Also, the chaos of the match helped hide how terrible Alicia Fox was in the match. Demi and Linus Asuka really put over everybody. I love that Maki Ito's finish is a poison mist, too. I just saw that she went with the poison mist at 7:48. The 27, though. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. It's another 27, and we got a broken collarbone. Jesus Christ, and the double count out. Good thing we had that be a double count out. Poor Bloody Mary. Fucking Liv Morgan. Getting, that sucks. We would have had that match again in the future. They still hated Bloody Mary and Kana. Just poor women. They just can't win over this crowd. It's like Lana Asuka somehow. She's got the secret fucking broken collarbone. Oh, and Kana probably caused it. Oh, great. It's Brian Pillman beats Repo Man without Pillman in 8:09 as he gets the 2 points there. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Repo Man really has not been performing up to date, and it probably should be, with a 42 there. 54, though, sucks, but Pillman tried. 55 here from the double count out. As I guess I didn't do a time limit draw, so we got 2 double count outs as Bobo Brazil actually outperformed Rikishi here. Did not expect that. Good on Bobo Brazil, but still they both get 1 point each. Leaving tonight as Fit Finlay in the Masked Superstar and the Poor Masked Superstar. Or, not even Poor Masked Superstar, Poor Fit Finlay. Losing again when he's outperforming someone as he loses to the decapitation elbow in 8:48 as Fit Finlay. That's tough. It's big tough up. Masked Superstar finally gets his first win. As a 73 in the co-main event, the Crippler beating Honky Tonk Man in 8 minutes with the Crippler crossface. Yeah, I mean, 73, 43, no contest there. No problem for the Crippler. In the main event, an 80. Time limit draw between the Mr. America and Lance Storm. I want to say in like 9:55. Mr. America whips Lance Storm off the ropes. It looks like it's going to be the big boot. Hits it, and then it's like 1958. Or 9:58 rather. Jesus, 9:58. Goes off the ropes right at the 10-minute mark. He's leaping in the air. Like, that's how close he is to finishing the fight. And just tough. Tough one for Mr. America. But I felt like that was the right decision to not only protect and help build up Lance Storm, but also give exciting finish to this tournament. I'm sure Mr. America's uber pissed, but man, 70. what a show. As man, we've really conquered together quite the matches now. Really, I mean, it's thanks to Mr. America and the Crippler, really. I mean, Fit too's doing his part, and I think Pillman to a degree pulls out some good ratings. Now Bobo Brazil's kind of coming back and forth. Really, just the inconsistency of some of that of the other guys kind of helps. It doesn't really matter as far as back and forth. How's it gonna go between the Masked Superstar, Honky Tonk Man, Repo Man? Those guys really kind of are in the same category. I feel like they're either gonna be in the 40s or gonna be in the 50s. You really don't know. But yeah, the women's division. It sucks that they are not doing so hot. The crowd hates them. Because they're trying. They're busting their ass. So fucking Bloody Mary just broke her collarbone. It's tough. Tough. Yeah, we gotta try to cool off Mr. America. We need him. And then probably, again, the Crippler. And, just, Linus. Just like, hey, thanks for going out there and taking the fall. That will do it for another episode of the Randomizer series here on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for more Champion Carnival action. Take care, everyone.